Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my third episode in the series of Eyeing or Not Buying. So I'm going to do this really quickly just because like my camera is acting up and it's been acting up lately and I'm not too happy about it. So the first thing that I'm going to mention, and I should be popping them up over here hopefully, or if not, like it'll be full screen, is Anastasia Sultry palette. It comes with, let's see, it comes with 14 shades, which is standard for Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. They're usually like always 14 colors. This falls more on the neutral side of things. It has one pop of color, which is the shade, I believe it's called Boom. And it is like a pink, and I think that maybe they included this because it's like part of a Christmas collection or something like that. So yeah, so there's that. That's like something that I wouldn't mind trying out. I think it has two of her already existing shades, which I don't mind. But yeah. So next is a big Tom Ford. So not Tom Ford, it's Marc Jacobs highlighter, and it's kind of like their big Marc Jacobs bronzer, but except it's in highlighter form. Yeah, so it seems to be like more of a gold undertone, which I don't mind. It's actually pretty good, and I feel like it can suit like a decent amount of shade or like skin tones. So that is something that I'm definitely eyeing. I would also like to try the bronzer first before I try the highlighter, to be honest. So maybe I might buy both of them at the same time, but I'm wondering, oh, this is $49. So I mean, it's a pretty penny, but it's a nice highlighter. I'm pretty sure there's like many dupes of it out there, but if you're into Marc Jacobs and you're into highlighters, I'm pretty sure this is a good one to pick up. So next, it's going to be the Disney Designer Collection by Colorpop. I believe there's two eyeshadows, there's lipsticks, and lip glosses. I am planning to pick up at least one of the eyeshadow palettes. It comes with pinks and like more neutral colors with a brown and a black. It's like up my alley. Maybe I'll end up picking up a couple of the lip glosses, and I'm more for like the lipsticks rather than the lip glosses. It also comes with, I believe, like two loose highlighters, not loose highlighters, but individual highlighters, and a quad sold individually. Pink, more of like a gray, more of a grayish shade, a blue, and a brown. So that seems pretty interesting and pretty cool. Okay, so we're like flying through this. But next is Kylie and Jordan's eyeshadow palette. Okay, guys, so this may look like a different setup than what it was like probably a second ago, but that is because it is. Basically, my camera, not even my camera, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know too much about technology, but my like little SD card along with my camera was like malfunctioning. So I'm just going to finish it up on here because I still want to get this up and I still want to like, give you guys my input on certain things. And so, yeah, we're just working with certain things right now. And then maybe tomorrow I'm going to go buy a new SD card. I've been meaning to do that. So now it's like mandatory, like I have to do it soon. So as I was talking about Kylie Jenner's and Jordan's collaboration, it is coming straight through Kylie Cosmetics, and I honestly love the colors. If you split up the whole palette, so there's 12 shades. If you split up the whole palette into quads, you can literally make the nicest looking eyeshadow look on your eyes. And like there's so many different colors to choose from and so many different colors to play with that I honestly think it's really versatile, and I don't know, it really really does speak to me. Like I said in my in my last Eyeing or Not Buying, I want to try Kylie's individual shadows, but I feel like this is something that I also want to pick up from her. Maybe if she has like a sale soon or something, I will just pick up everything at once. So, like I said, I'm very interested in that. Okay, so next I have Desi Perkins and Katie's here on YouTube. They are coming out with their second collaboration with Colorpop. I honestly love, so there's 10 shades total. Half of them look like they're matte. The other half are like shimmeries. They're like really, really like pigmented shimmers. There's like really pretty blues and really pretty pinks. There's a bunch of neutral like matte colors so that all the shades blend in with each other. I saw their videos and you can like look at it on YouTube now. Their eyeshadow looks that they created is so beautiful and it's so stunning. They are also coming out with two highlighters and they are coming out with liquid lipsticks. They say that they're more like of a comfortable lipstick. It's not really liquid. It's like not really liquid matte lipsticks. They say that like if you're really uncomfortable with like matte liquid lipsticks, you'll be really comfortable with the formula that they're coming out with. And I don't know, I feel like they are very trustworthy people, and I didn't try their first collection, but they are relaunching a couple things from their first collection. So I don't know, I would love to try this out. Um, let's see what else we have to talk about. Okay, so there's MAC Single Holiday Shadows. I'm not sure if this is totally brand new or relaunched, but they are shimmers. There's like more of an olivey green shimmer. There's a champagne shimmer, a brownie shimmer. They all look very stunning and pretty. I don't know how much they are really retailing for, but I mean, I've never had or owned any MAC eyeshadows, I don't think. So I feel like trying new ones would be very interesting. Even like picking up a palette, I feel like I would do eventually soon. And I totally like went shopping today to Ulta. Like finally, I promised, and I finally did it. I spent a lot of money on like a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I'm so excited for you guys to see my haul. And I don't have like too much stuff. It's not like the biggest haul ever, but I have a decent amount of things. Like maybe like 10 or like 12 things. So I'm really excited for you guys to see what I have to show you then. Okay, so Sephora, the Sephora collection, they released a new eyeshadow palettes. These are their eyeshadow palettes that are literally humongous and contain about like, I kid you not, like maybe 40 shades. They're calling it the new Nude palette. It comes with a bunch of neutrals. I mean, if you're a girl who doesn't have a bunch of neutrals, then I feel like this would be a very good pickup for you. It is $68, which is a lot of money. You can go to somewhere like Morphe and probably get the same looking shades for cheaper. But I mean, I've never tried the Sephora Pro palette, so I don't know how the quality is, especially this specific palette. So maybe the quality is there, and maybe that's why it is more up in price. But I can't make any promises. I probably won't end up picking this up just because there's a lot of shades that I do already have, and I feel like if I wanted to spend the $68, I would rather spend them on like something else. So I don't think that this is a pickup, and I think that this is a pass for me. So Saint Laurent is coming out with Rouge Pure Couture, the Slim Matte Lipstick. They have a bunch of different shades. They are mainly purples and reds with like somewhat like some nude mixtures in there. I haven't heard anybody talk about these, but they look pretty interesting. The shape of them are, it looks like it's meant to like really cuff your lips and like give you an easy application. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying out one of them. They are $39, so that is like $28 less than a whole eyeshadow palette. So, I mean, you could do the math and you could kind of see like, is it worth it? Is it not? For me, I would only probably buy one, but even then, I feel like I would need a discount code to spend $40 on a lipstick. So, yeah, that's probably another one that I'm probably going to skip majority wise, but I probably will end up picking one or two up to try for you guys, but only with a discount code. So maybe when the Sephora VIB Rouge sale comes for the fall, maybe I'll end up picking it up. But yeah, guys, so that concludes my video for today. It wasn't too long. I mean, as we saw, I had a lot of technical difficulties. I'm going to get that fixed. It's really pissing me off, and it's been like that for the past couple of days, and I cannot anymore with that. So yeah, hopefully I get that fixed really soon. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!